marriage is not the ultimate goal of your life.
You need to be very picky when it comes to marriage.
I don't have to suffer in this marriage.
I have never imagined my life living alone forever.
This date is going really well. What are your thoughts on marriage?
In India, marriage isn't a choice. It's a timeline you're supposed to follow.
I think when they find the right person with whom they want to share their whole life, that's why they get married.
For men, it's often about when they're ready.
I definitely want to get married when the right age comes.
For women, it's about when everyone else thinks they should be.
In this generation, I feel they get married because they love each other, I think.
We ask men and women the same questions about marriage. Why do you want to get married?
Why do you think people get married? I mean, that's quite an odd question.
Like, companionship is important for a happy life. It can be a marriage, it can be a friendship, or it can be a live-in. But companionship is important for me for living a happy life.
And the answers show just how differently we're taught to think about it.
Now, I think, especially for my parents' generation, it was because that was something they had to do. Especially for women, they were supposed to get married. Like, you grow up and then you reach a certain age and you have to get married, then you give birth, and then that's it. That's how you live your life. The idea of marriage is different now because people want to fall in love and they want to find the one essentially and then get married, which I think is a great thing. It's a good thing, and I think that's what marriage should be.
What I believe is marriage is a process. So to go through that process, people think of getting married. What they didn't get to see in the singlehood, they would definitely love to live that moment with the partner. That's why I feel people choose to get married. It's about companionship, I feel, but in order to get the best companion, you have to go through that process. It's not about being happy or not, but if you get married to someone that you really love, happiness would come.
At one particular time in their life, irrespective if somebody would like to settle down at the age of 25, 28, 35, some at 35, 45, but obviously they look for a life partner, both for sort of a settled life, sort of increase the family, have kids, bachas, so many other things. There are many who get married without even planning to have bachas.
Between men and women, who do you think faces more pressure to marry?
Both. There is no men, women. According to me, pressure is something what we are creating. It's like society will tell for anything if you are not getting a job. For everything they will comment. Commenting is like human nature. We can't stop that. If we want to pressurize and take it into our mind, that is our thing. So if you want to get pressurized, you can get pressurized. If you want to be like this, we can be like this. That's my opinion.
I think about 27, 28 ideally, because I truly believe that your brain develops by that time and you can see things better, you are very mature, and then you can decide if you really want to get married. Until then, you can just be in a relationship and then just be like, okay, fine. I also think, especially in our society, because marriage is very it involves family also, so I think it's a very important decision to take, if it is your decision to make, sadly.
They feel, okay, want to have a partner, then they'll think of getting married. So there's nothing like age limit as such to get married. I mean, any age is a good time to get married, provided you are mature enough and of course you are in the legal age.
According to a November 10, 2024 report by the NSO, they said that the number of women, young women in particular, interested for marriage dropped to about 23%. So much so that the number of women who are refusing to marry young is now growing slowly and steadily. And as it usually happens, when you drop statistics for anything, it sounds bad. But this is actually a good thing. This means that more and more women now have the autonomy to choose who they want to marry and when they want to marry. Why do you think divorce rates are rising?
That is actually, I don't know, because nowadays everyone is busy in their own lives. They don't have time to think about others or what others feel, to be considerate, or everyone want their lives to be perfect according to me. For example, social media is the one main thing. When you just open a social media, you can see everyone is showing their happy faces only. Husband giving flowers to their wife, or during their periods time, they're treating them like a princess and all. That is we are trying to normalize those things in our daily life. But according to me, our life is both sadness and happiness will be there every time. Everyone will not be the same. They have their own problems, so they have their own life. We have to be considerate.
What I have seen in marriages is nowadays people, they feel it has to be 50-50 in a marriage. But I don't think so. It's a partnership that you're doing it. It can be anything. It can be 90-10. It can be 70-30. When this thought of comes in marriage of 50-50, it has to be, the feelings has to be 50-50, the respect has to be 50-50. Yeah, it has to be, the mutual respect, understanding has to be there, but it can't be seen all the time. So when this case arises where people think I'm not being loved enough, I'm not being respected enough, but you just don't know, you just assume that what you feel is not what you think. So that's the case why divorce cases are increasing day by day.
I think divorce rates are getting higher, especially because I think women realize that, okay, this is a choice I can make and I don't have to suffer in this marriage. Because years ago, it was a very big stigma to get divorced.
शादी में प्रॉब्लम्स आते रहते हैं. I mean, अफेयर नहीं तो कुछ और. इसका मतलब ये थोड़ी ना कि हाथ ऊपर कर लो और निकल पड़ो. पर क्यों नहीं? क्योंकि वो आसान है.
And I don't think that was even an option that people considered. They were like, this is my life, I have to live with it. Even now there is a stigma, but at least there are a lot of other women that like, I can't do this anymore and I need to choose myself. And in a way, it is a good thing that divorce rates are going high because, I mean, men can also be in unhappy relationships. So if they also want a divorce, I think it's less stigma for them also. So overall, I think it's a good thing.
Lack of mutual understanding.
Some women want marriage, some don't, and some don't know yet. And that's fine. That's okay.
Would your life be incomplete without marriage?
Yes, I would feel incomplete without getting married. Yeah, because I have never imagined my life living alone forever. As I'm already in a relationship, I believe that I can't live with a single for my whole life.
You have to be very particular when you are choosing your partner, when you are going through your dating period or somewhere like that. You need to be very particular about whom you are choosing in your life. You need to be very picky when it comes to marriage. It's not something you can do it once and replace after some sort of time.
No, absolutely not. If you know that you are capable of providing happiness for yourself, then it's absolutely not. Marriage is not the ultimate goal of your life. You can be independent for your whole life and can provide happiness for yourself because your happiness depends on yourself. So it doesn't matter if you need to be married to be happy towards the end of your life. It might, but it will take a lot of time. Not near this generation, not at all.
Marriage, happy life may or may not go together. It's question of how one make the marriage happy to be a happy life, to get into a happy life, or have a happy life to ensure that the marriage is happy.
For men, it's like, oh, who's gonna take care of you? You're getting older, you need somebody to take care of you. Like, he can learn to take care of himself. If he really wants to, he can hire a maid. But for women, it's like, oh my God, who is going to marry you? What is your life's purpose now? Like, you're old, you won't be able to have kids. What is the point? You need to get married as soon as you can. So I think there is a very big difference because women are just seen as objects. And that is what men fail to understand mostly.
What matters is that we allow the next generation of young women to grow up knowing that they can build a life first before building a home. And in that way, they never have to confuse sacrifice for stability ever again. As always, thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things that you would expect me to ask you to do. And as always, if you're going through something troubling, Rocket Health is always there for you.